So what I hear you saying, what you'd like to work on for yourself too, is working on your spending. Or kind of
Yeah. Not the big
things that are
stuff, but the little stuff.
like the soda you mentioned. Okay.
Right.
Well, something I'd like to try here today, if you're game, is you know how we've kind of looked at some of those financial goal worksheets from a 0 to 10 kind of scale.
You mean like the pink one?
Yeah, like that pink one
Okay.
on there. Let's kind of walk through that with your spending and see where that puts us. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, so if we were going to make this our pink worksheet, our spending line, let's just say that a 0, that you know you're not happy about your spending, you're not happy where you are at all, is down here. And let's say here at this end of the table, where you are now, is a 10. If you felt you were in the top of your game, doing everything you wanted to be doing with your spending, you'd be at a 10. And maybe right in here, this is kind of a 5.
Okay.
So tell me, where would you put yourself on our lineup here? Well, where do you feel like you're at now with your spending?
Maybe like a 2.5.
Okay, so 2.5 there? Okay. Wow, well, that's great here. So you're at the 2.5. That's great. And you're doing a lot of things to get to a 2.5. I mean, you could be at a 0. You could be halfway to the elevator here, and we wouldn't even see you, but you are at a 2.5.
All right.
So tell me, well, yeah. No, so tell me what you are doing here to not be out in the hallway. So tell me how you got here to the 2.5. What are you doing there?
Well, we bought that couch on Craigslist. Instead of buying, we went like the Dock 86 and Ashley and all those places, and we decided we could get a used one. There. It doesn't have bed bugs, so it's
So shopping around to save money feels good. That's a skill that you're bringing to us. Okay, okay. And what else are you doing to get you to that 2.5?
I use my credit card for just about everything, and then at the end of the month pay it up. So I have that as a list of everything that I spent, and I keep all my receipts.
So there's a lot of things in there that you just said, that you're kind of controlling your spending by putting it on the credit card and paying it off at the end of the month. And then that gives you the list so you know where your money went and kind of track that way. And then you have your receipts to make sure your credit card's accurate. So, wow, that's a lot of things that you're doing with all that.
Yeah, yes.
And well, it's just a 2.5 there apparently, but okay. Anything else there that catch you up to that 2.5?
Well, my husband really put me down to the 2.5.
If he was here, I would just talk with him. So let's get him on the phone because this is it. Speakerphone. So, but as far as what you're doing, does it feel like we covered that? You know, as far as shopping around and controlling your spending and paying off the credit card. And
Well, I know every day it's too emotional. I mean, I just do what I feel like doing.
okay. You mentioned a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stressful stuff that's happening. So, you know, spending the money is the last thing on your mind when you feel like, okay, I just want, okay. You know what, I want that soda, we're going to do it.
Right.
You know, your husband wants that cigarette, he's going to smoke it.
Right.
Okay.
I did talk to a drug court person, and they roll their own.
Cigarettes?
Yes, and they're really good. So I did bring that tip home. So yeah, I really share a lot of
Kind of playing around with ideas there. Okay, so we're at the 2.5. So tell me, when we're looking at our line here, where is it that you would like to be?
Well, I want to be down
At the 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me what that looks like if we're down there at a 10.
We have, let's see, I would like to save enough money by watching my everyday expenses to reduce the debt that we have and have a really good emergency fund like we used to have.
Okay, saving money, reducing debt, building up the emergency fund, and that's a lot. That would get you all the way, that would get you halfway out the door there too, which is a good place to be too. Okay. So, and that's a lot going on. I mean, that's to do it once. So if you think about kind of that first step, if you're in 2.5, if you were up to a 5, what would that look like? And you had your whole list there at 10. What would a 5 look like?
Let's see. Maybe like set a goal of how much I'd save a week.
Okay. So setting a goal, how much you'd save a week. So saving a particular amount of money.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have a amount in mind there, a number?
I think I could save $25.
So if you would be saving $25 a week, you'd be at a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's it going to take for you to be able to save that $25 a week to get to your 5?
I suppose figure out what I'm already spending.
Okay. So
Which
seeing
I
where the
am.
money's going,
Yeah.
is that, oh, but you mentioned you see where the money's going when you look at your credit card.
Yeah, but it's like the cash, you know, it's like.
Oh, so that's your credit card versus
Right.
your cash
Right.
spending.
Right.
Okay. Well, where do you get that cash to spend, like for the sodas?
Instant cash machine.
Ah, okay. I've heard of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually go, I get cash probably once every 2 weeks.
Okay, so getting cash once every 2 weeks from the ATM. And so tell me a little bit about that. How much do you get? What do you do with it? What's it look like?
I get about $100. Well, 200, 100 for my husband, 100 for me.
Okay. So you have your $100 a week allowance for 2 weeks, and if you have it, then what happens with it?
Well, you know, it's like the birthday things in the office, like, you know, I have to have.
Sunshine fund?
Sunshine, which seems like every week. Of course, I buy lunch with it, plus I buy my pop, soda, whatever it is.
Okay. Okay. So you have your $100 for the 2 weeks. There's a lot of things that are going to keep coming up. Did I hear you saying you want to be saving that 25 out of your, it's out of your cash? Out of your, okay.
Right.
So where do you think you can start as far as getting that $25 out of over 2 weeks,
Right.
or $25 a week? 25 a week?
No, 25 over 2.
Over 2 weeks. So what are some ideas for how we can get that money out of there?
I could pack my own lunch.
Okay, well, so you could.
I could.
You could do that, and what would have to happen for that?
I'd have to do it the night before.
Okay.
So I'm not a morning person.
Okay. So tell me about that night before then. Let's say you made dinner.
Yeah.
You
Well,
eaten
maybe.
dinner. Okay. You've gone through the drive-through. You've gotten home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can just throw it together after, while I'm watching the news, probably. I
Okay.
think that'd work.
Okay. And is that something you plan to do every night for work, or gonna try?
Well, I think if I wanted to reach 25,000, I'd have to.
Okay. So yeah, so I hear you say you're planning on making or bringing your lunch,
Right.
leftovers or whatever, every
Yep.
night. Okay. So
Good.
that if you did that with your
Yeah.
lunch, where would that get you up here towards your being your 5?
Probably a 3.
Okay. So 2.5 to 3. We're smoking
Yeah.
here now. Okay. We're out there. So you're packing your lunch. Okay. So and how much money do you think that will save in there?
Well, if I go to McDonald's, it's usually $3 or $4 a day. So actually, it wouldn't be much. It would, probably, geez, I might be able to make more than, or save more than the 25.
Get out. Okay. What's your financial calculator? If we had if we had like $3, $4 a day, 10 lunches.
Well, not quite. It's 12. 3. Well, let's say it's $3 a day. It'd be 50. That'd be $30 in 2 weeks.
Wow. So
I
okay,
gotta
if
do that.
25 put you at 5, where is 30 going to put you on here?
Okay. 6.
Okay, well, this is
Okay.
fine, we gotta keep it, okay.
Okay.
Just scoot up a little, okay, okay, that looks
right.
like 6, okay.
Okay.
So when we touch base in 2 weeks, you'll have packed, it sounds like you're gonna be, well, okay, you tell me, I wanna make sure I have this right.
Okay. Every night during the news, I'm going to pack my lunch. And the cash I normally would have, I will put that money in I have a piggy bank. I'll just put it in the piggy bank every night.
Okay, and then in 2 weeks,
I should have $30.
okay, should being kind of the.
I will.
word. Okay, okay,
Maybe. I will. I'll have $30.
okay. So how am I gonna know if that's working for you?
You're going to ask.
Yeah, but I'm in Richland and you're in St. Croix.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I won't see you till like December.
Okay, well, how about you could email me?
I have a better idea.
Good.
If can I run it by you? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
How about you email me and you tell me in 2 weeks
Okay.
how things, okay.
Okay, if I forget, you got to email me.
Okay, I think I can do that. So, and if and maybe Kristen can remind me if I forget to email you, if you forget to email. Okay,
Okay.
Does that sound like a deal?
Yep.
Can I have a plan?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Okay.